Hello friends, here's preview pic and video for this week's auction. This week we have a lot of items that came out of the Savoy Hotel. Some great stuff that were, kind of held back from the beginning liquidation process, and we've got them here. Pretty awesome. I'm loving it. Love the Savoy. Used to go there quite a bit. Obviously not in its heyday. Somewhere in between the total demise and three-quarters heyday. Off and on for different occasions. I don't know. I think it's cool that we've got the stuff, and we're going to work really hard to sell it. So we'll start over here somewhere. Let me show you this neat thing first. Model G1 Graphotype World War I dog tag machine. Pretty cool. Savoy grill plates. We'll sell stacks of them. We got 4 stacks. There's coins in there. There's some old ceramic door numbers from the Savoy Hotel. Those are from way back when. More coins and currency and some jewelry. These were from the Savoy. Architectural pieces. Menus. Now's your chance. It won't be around. World War II German postcards. World War II era money, old photos. There's 2 of that one. Poor guy, struck by lightning back in the 40s, I think. Kansas City pictures, some neat ones there. Liberty Memorial, Signboard Hill, up there, neat. Some Morgan dollars, some neat firearms. Missouri resident with ID. Colt Police 38 revolver, 1930s Railway Express Agency. There's the badges to it and the numbers written on the bottom of the badge. Kind of neat. They all match up. Imperial era German Walther number 4. Another Walther number 4 there. Need some work. We're calling them parts guns. Old military issue 1930s ammo. Gold, 14 karat gold. Gold! A couple 10 karat pieces too, I think, but for the most part, all 14 karat. This weird group here, World War II, atrocity, concentration camp photos, crematorium, bodies, prisoners. So it's history. It happened. There are those who say it did not. More military stuff, World War II stuff. Not a whole lot up here. We got a lot of freaking furniture, so we're kind of, holding tight for next week for the front. But we got a lot of stuff coming in next week too, so pretty exciting. Gonna be a pretty exciting couple months down here, folks. Hope you hang in with us. More stuff over here. Antlers, decoys, binoculars, primitive stuff, more old photos. Little TV works just fine. Porcelain enamel, or just enamel. Church of the Brethren. Neat old buggy seat there. There's the bison head that hung outside of the restaurant at the Savoy. Interestingly enough, a bison hide with a tail. Neat 2-piece antique hutch, small size. There's a Savoy sign I opened it up with. A little leather working seat there. Awesome. Awesome stuff. Okay, I'll go show you the lamps now. Take a look at this table, and I'll walk you back by it too. I try to go in order in the video. All those Longaberger baskets, big collection of them there. More stuff from the Savoy. I'll get back to that in a minute. More just kind of diverse stuff, adding to the diversity of our auction. Schlitz light. The light bulb flickers, so it probably needs a new bulb. You're on your own for that. Michelob clock works, light works, it spins, it's awesome. Great piece. More lamps. So maybe I should have had them on, but they do kind of wash out on the camera. Then look at all of these old floor lamps. All those old floor lamps. Pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. Okay, we'll go over here and do this table. Neat stuff. 3 different full, first aid kits. American Airlines first aid kit. Automobile stuff. It's a bright little rechargeable flashlight there. Pretty cool. Security guard kind of stuff there. Military. Ammo can, lanterns, old Royal typewriter, kind of vintage electronics, kind of neat, cool, kitschy stuff. There's another typewriter there. More old bottles. I think those were out of the Savoy. These are out of the Savoy. Pretty cool. Little mixing sets there. Those keys were out of the Savoy for whatever reason. There is old chrome cash register out of the restaurant. You probably remember seeing that in there if you were in there. Some fur pieces, more old photos, and then there's the Longaberger baskets. A lot of them. Neat old stuff. Okay, then we'll go over here and do the furniture. Most of this is Savoy, but not all of it. There's a neat old beach bike. Cool bar with chairs. Neat bench. Pretty neat. Then there's some mid-century stuff this auction too. So small little cabinets. I believe they're out of the Savoy. That old desk was from the Savoy. Doesn't get much more mission style than that. This old dresser. This huge buffet was in the restaurant in the back, kind of by the bathrooms, or when you went out where the buffalo was. Maybe you know what I'm talking about. Maybe I'm just rambling like a madman. Mid-century table and chairs. Neat library table back there. That was out of the entryway of the Savoy. Underneath the big lit up painting, which I'm getting ready to show you. All these chairs. Pretty cool. It's a cool auction. Look at that neat old wardrobe back there. These tables, big tables from the Savoy. This table was out of there, that round table with that cracked marble top. I mean, that sucker looks like it's been in there since 1888. These tables here with the fluted bases. The tops aren't anything special, but I believe those tables to have been there since the beginning. Somebody, it's some point thought it'd be best to do that weird thing to the tops, but it's cool. Those chairs. We're in the lobby. More smattering of stuff here. Some of it out of the Savoy, some of it not. We could have a drinking game. Every time he says Savoy, you take a drink. That stove was out of the Savoy. All right. After that, then we'll go over and we'll do the walls. I'm going to walk back this way. Dang it. We unplugged the painting here. I might set you down and plug it back in. Let's see. More old pictures. Straighten these up a little bit, but you know, neat stuff. Magazine art, newspaper articles framed about the Savoy. What's his name? Paul Newman filming Mr. and Mrs. Bridge at the Savoy. Edward Holslag, I think, the artist who did the murals. Another picture that was in there, presumably having something to do with it. That old mirror was in there. Then this bad boy here. It was there by the front desk, you know, when you signed in, the old front desk. And it's massive. Took 4 of us to get it down. And it has the little light up. Let's see here. Oh, it's not too hard. You can see, but the castle lights up there. Pretty neat piece. I guess they had a lot of, you know, people interested in it, museums trying to grab it, but they just didn't know what to do with it, let alone get it down, but we figured it out. These 2 old pieces were apparently going into the old Muehlbach, but it didn't happen, so then they stored them at the Savoy forever. Got a little damage, but yeah. And these pictures, old kitchen, the old Savoy there. Another one of that same room there. I don't really know what it is. There's the front desk. And also that big picture would have been like over here somewhere. That one guy who was a server there forever, I believe that's the artist again, Houdini. Picture Houdini. Apparently, I guess he had stayed there, and then some salesman staying there locked him in a phone booth, I think is the story. There's the barber shop that used to be in the Savoy. Take a drink. All right, and this guy was some kind of Elvis impersonator or something, I guess, or musician of same style. And some cart art there. Let's see what we have back here. Some signs, kind of cool. Big rug, more Savoy signs there. All right, and we'll go over here and we'll do choice. And I believe I'm done saying Savoy, but don't hold me to it. Choice over here, still great stuff. Check out the photos, come in for preview. You'll know what to do. And we got rid of this table and put all these chairs there. Probably just do choice on them. You know, some people just might want one because it came from the old downtown hotel. What was it called? Then there's that parts washer or sandblaster or whatever, sandblasting machine or whatever from last time. It didn't get picked up. Refrigerator didn't get picked up. We're selling it. Cabinets didn't get picked up. We're selling them. Pallet stuff. Some decent pallets. Some of them are growing. Some of them are shrinking. You know, and there's stuff here that we should probably just take out and put back in the auction, but it's kind of how we're doing things now. Some old shopping carts, outdoorsy garage type stuff here, and yeah, I guess that's it. So we'll see you on Thursday. Savoy.